Let's start with the anatomy of lateral ventricle. Lateral ventricles are cavities located in the cerebral hemisphere, one in each cerebral hemisphere. Here is shown the medial wall of the brain. This is the corpus callosum. This is fornix. This is the septum pellucidum, which connects the fornix with the corpus callosum. This is thalamus, and this is the choroid plexus. The space between the anterior column of fornix and thalamus is called the interventricular foramina. Through this foramina, lateral ventricle communicates with the cavity of third ventricle. Lateral ventricle has a body from which anterior horn, posterior horn and inferior horn takes origin. In this video, I will talk about the anatomy of the body of lateral ventricle. Body of lateral ventricle has a floor, a roof and a medial wall. Roof is formed by the undersurface of the corpus callosum. If we have coronal section of brain at this point, we will find cerebral cortex, corpus callosum, septum pellucidum and fornix and thalamus beneath it. As it is shown over here, cerebral cortex, corpus callosum, septum pellucidum, fornix and thalamus beneath them. This is the lateral ventricles. The roof is formed by the undersurface of corpus callosum. This roof is formed by the undersurface of corpus callosum. Medial wall is formed by the septum pellucidum and the fornix. This is the cavity of third ventricle, which lies between two thalamus. And floor of the lateral ventricle is formed by the thalami. What structure will form the floor of the lateral ventricle after thalamus? Basically, when we remove septum pellucidum and fornix, we will find a caudate head of the caudate nucleus and its body. As it is shown over here, we have removed septum pellucidum and fornix. We have found a caudate head of the caudate nucleus and its body, and these two structures form the floor of the lateral ventricle.